Great coaches, great mentors, great CEOs. If there's one thing they're very good at, they have this certain intuition where they know which player, talent, or future leader to bet on. There's something about them. They get credit for choosing and putting their money on the right people, right? So think about it. If there was a technology for you to be able to tell Arnold before Arnold became Arnold, like at 14 years old. What if we could figure out a way to find out MJ before MJ is MJ? What if there was a way to figure out Alexander before Alexander the Great became Alexander, or Reza Shah Pahlavi? What if there was a way to figure this out? I mean, this guy became, at 21 years old, he's given Iran. This guy conquers the world, 2 million square miles of the world. Can you really tell somebody that's going to be successful? I'm here to tell you there are 7 signs that you're going to be successful in life. And I've seen this from people that I watch who were 18 years old, now they're multimillionaires at 28 years old. I saw this with a kid that was 14 years old, now he's 26 years old, multi-millionaire. I saw this with athletes, young, now they're competitors doing very well for themselves. There are signs. I'll share 7 of them here with you. Let's start off with number 1. Number 1 is they're absolutely super competitive. Let me explain, super competitive. It doesn't matter what it is. They have to do it faster, better, bigger. They just have this one desire, I'm going to do it better than you. And in the world of capitalism, it's all about competition. The whole thing that makes capitalism work is competition. What makes sports works is competition. These political people that think they're better for you and I to vote for, the one that goes to the top is typically the most competitive. They want to figure out a way to do it better. So imagine we have a work environment. We have a work environment, and there's a first place person in any office, in any team, in any basketball team. Even if the team sucks, there's somebody that's the best on that team. Then you got a new cat that comes in town, and he comes into the work environment or goes into that basketball team, whatever it is. This guy puts this guy as a target. He wants to beat him. Anything he does, he does. Diet, work ethic, time he comes in, everything, because he is super competitive. And if he's super competitive, even more than them, eventually passes him up. It's just simply how it is. Second one, they like to finish things. Let me explain. They can play a puzzle, right? They can't stop until they finish the puzzle. They play a video game. They have to finish the video game. They have to finish it. They can't help themselves. They got to finish the video game. They may be reading a book. They got to finish the book. There's a lot of people, guys, this is a sign of when I see people that only read first chapter, 2 chapters, and then they ask the question, Pat, what do you think, man? I have like 30 books I've started, I haven't finished. Well, there's a sign. You don't like to finish things. You like things to be given to you easy. The people that finish things, they always finish things. They're going to figure out a way to finish things. Number 3, your circle out-earns you. This is you. This is your circle. They're bigger than you in life, in money, in income, in lifestyle. You're not. You're the green one. But if you have a circle that out-earns you or out-succeeds you, you're eventually going to be there. It's a formula. This is not an accidental thing. This is why you'll notice some of the people that don't achieve success, they always want people smaller than them around them because it makes them feel bigger. The people that you meet are super successful, they always put themselves around situations where people are bigger than them because it's the next platform, next level they're getting to. Next one, their mind never stops. Let me explain what I mean by the mind never stops. Oh, you know what? What if this happens? And what if I could have this life? What if I talk to this person? What if I go over here? What if we figure this out? They're in bed and they're still thinking, you know what? Let me see. We should do this. And earlier we were talking about this thing 3 hours ago. Yes, I was thinking about it. I think we need to do this. And what if we did this? Because this could happen. Their mind just never stops. Like a beautiful mind. It never stops. Next, credible people see you going places. So how credible people view you? Let me explain. Let's just say I meet John, and John has a principal, a pastor, the football coach, the uncle, and a total different person that he worked for at a company. They all say, this guy's going places. He's going places. He's going places. If those 5 gave their answers based on authentic, real answers, this cat is going places. Why? Because these 5 people, pastor, coach, boss, teacher, principal, whatever, these 5 have spent endless hours with this cat. They know his flaws. They know his habits. They know if he likes to finish things. They know if he spends time with people that are ahead of him. They know how competitive. They know that. So if somebody says that, there's credibility there. So credible people believe in you. Credible people see you going places. Next one, you're a student. They will not stop learning. They can't stop learning. They can't help themselves. They want to know this, they want to get better at this, they want to get better at this, they want to get better at that. There's constant desire to want to be a better student and learn more. That's number 6. And last but not least, they're extremely obsessive. They're extremely obsessive. Like, I have to have this. Let me explain.
Hey, Daddy, I want to go.
If you were really able to dissect the mind of an obsessive person, it would concern a lot of people, because they would say, does this person really think that way? They do. They really do think that way. They really want what they want, and they really end up getting what they want because they have to have it. They're obsessed about it. And anytime they're obsessed about it, they start figuring out creative ways to get what they want. If it's a girl, if it's a business, if it's a position, if it's a certain success, if it's accolades, if it's a certain place they want to be, if it's a certain lifestyle they want, they're going to figure out a way to get it because they're obsessive. They have to have it. They're just wired that way. So those are the 7 signs where you and I can tell if someone is going to be successful or not. Z, if you throw me that pillow right there, and if you watch this video here, if you're telling yourself, man, I got 3 out of the 7. Well, go share this with other people. See if they'll validate what you're thinking with 3 out of the 7. And if not anything, you're working, you got 5 people that are working with you, and you're wondering which one for you to lock onto. You ask yourself, out of these 5 people you work with, which one of them has the most? You'll pretty much be able to tell which one of the guys is the person that has the highest likelihood of one day being successful. And by the way, there is no 100% to any of this. It's just odds. No one's ever going to be 100%. There's a lot of smart people that, drafted the player that ended up becoming nothing and they flopped. But you want to be 80%. You want to be 70%. Because if you do this right majority of the time, eventually you're going to put together the most incredible team in your business to grow and go to different places. Now, having said that, we want you to subscribe to this channel. Our goal is 1 million subs. Click on the sub button right here. Click on the alert right next to be one of the first to be alerted every time we have a new video that's coming out. If you got any questions, any thoughts about what I just talked about here in this video, please comment on the bottom. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.